I'm so
Taylor about the fucking flex.
Yeah, the heart of the game is all in the profit of gain. A lot of y'all popping and out for the fame. Just talking to pay. I talk in the guap provocative ways. A lot of it's pain. I gotta get paid. I gotta provide for my daughter. We're starting to fall for the counter. She probably won't take. I work in the market. We're working the market. Though we're taking thought. I can perfectly work it. It's surgically altered. Reverse it, inverse it, inverse it, version. The murder by off. The birth of it all. It's the beautiful thing. The world of the harvest. The fruit of our pain. Right here for the picking. My word is my promise. So who in the fuck are you to complain? You move with a crew, in a group, in a gang. I move with a move to recoup what I pay. Profit consumes what I do, but I promise that you won't move and be changed. So do what you do to keep grinding. A lot of these fools be frying. You making a move or trying. Facebook tells me you lie. I ain't trying to sign no record deal, cause that to me is death to me. An investment shouldn't mean I have to walk around with invest in peace. Now rest in peace, cause work is warm and easy when they worth the score. I see the grins of deceitful people who see the evil I'm working for. I jerk the jaw of anybody who talking shit or try to snake me. Just never mind what's mine is mine. I'm on my mind, don't try my patience. My oh my, I might to make it a 95. My God don't lie, I like to try, but the way I'm living is kinda like I died a day, bitch. I am forever indebted to those crazy hoes who got a single dollar out of me for some fellatio. I realize the power of a dollar's fucking crazy, yo. I learned how to study it, credit to debt ratio. I learned how to teach myself the budget properly. Jealousy goes hand in hand with love and profiting. Calculate your own net worth, how much you got for me. That's why my next goal's to purchase a bunch of property. I get shook, fuck a checkbook, the checkbook. I check books and don't stress long as my credit score gets looks. Just understand I got right now and there ain't nothing next. Shout out to Young Taylor, the genre about the fucking flex. Chill.
no idea what the fuck happened. I'm not sure.
What?
I dropped off and then had to come back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. What is this? AIM? All right, so where's the drop?
Where the hell did Quentin go?
I'm right here.
He's right
Oh.
there.
I was trying to make sure I get the alerts out and stuff like that.
Ah.
The notifications and stuff. Shares. Just a second here.
All right, I'm about to do some crazy shit just to. Fuck it, why not?
Quentin, we live, right?
Yeah, we live.
You gonna start the show?
The show already started.
Well, normally at the beginning of the show, you do like a big intro when you talk. Right now, you just kind of sitting there quietly.
Well, I was navigating and getting alerts out and stuff like that, so I had to go in and out.
You never did tell me what it is that you do, because I'm so curious.
I work on the airfield, like overseas contract and stuff like that.
You said that's actually really fucking cool. That's hella cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems cool.
It seems that shit is cool. Like, can you imagine like just being away from fucking home? Maybe it's just me and my traumatized ass mind. I would like to be elsewhere. That would be great. I'm going to Pittsburgh tomorrow, and then.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, as we get into the show here, we have featuring the Joe Jimson versus Monocle. That's the first battle on the agenda, and then we most likely going to go ahead and premiere Dracula Shock versus Ghost?
Most likely.
Yes. Most likely, yes, it's going to happen.
I fucking hope so. All right. Anyway, yeah, let's get into this other one.
Okay. So let's check it out, and we'll chop it up on a review.
All right. Sounds good.
Real talk. When death approaches, they stuck the fuck out of luck. Which one of them pussy niggas gon' bust? When death approaches, you running, you scared, you dead. But none of you pussy niggas gon' spread. When death approaches, they stuck the fuck out of luck. Which one of them pussy?
Yo, let's get one thing straight. I respect Q, Nick, and Face, but this is a disgrace. As many of these motherfuckers I done ate, I gotta go to the kids' table to get a plate. So Mr. Monocle think I'm an easy objective. Cool, I'ma punch this nigga in his good eye to change his perspective. And I hope they can fix your opticals when I put you in a hospital. You really think it's probable to overcome this obstacle? Dummy, they done sent Mr. Monocle on Mission Impossible. These hands is unstoppable, and nigga, I punch crazy. Not to mention, I bang more trades than a lunch lady. But the way you spell monocle, that shit is feminine. You like one of my women friends, no nuts. How the fuck I get stuck better on a plain M&M? But Sniper said you heavy pressure, and I like how that sounds. I only need to apply a little bit of pressure, about 4 to 7 pounds. Once you found out I was your op, your plan should have probably changed. I mean, ain't Mr. Monocle that nigga from the Monopoly game? Ain't this a bitch? I took a chance, pulled this nigga card, and found out money was counterfeit. I'm really from the wrong side of them railroad tracks. Plus, I'm always on go. But Boardwalk and Park Place, that's the only street talk he know. This nigga got one good eye like a cyclops till I load this clip up. Put that M to your eye, now this nigga Bishop. But you ain't got no juice. That means around here, you get no passes. And I'm not a gentleman. I will punch a nigga in glasses. Dead in his shit. This is where the fake combat ends. Hit this nigga so hard, I'll turn Monocle into a contact lens. And I get it in. Fuck you and your unworthy raps. This 30 claps. I'll leave a nigga with bullet holes and dirty backs. Laying flat. Don't even hesitate. The gun name Street Talk. Cause on cue, I will put a nick to a G face. And he's saying Jimson sounds like Jimson. Nigga, please. I can't believe he pronouncing short O's as long E's. What the fuck he gonna do when I had that long nose and that short squeeze? So who needs a hand to hand? Niggas, my hand was bland. Bullets will chase this bitch like the Maury cameraman. See, his boys trying to be men, acting like they shit so hard until y'all have your mama singing Boys to Men. It's so hard, and that beam on a heater bright. So when I squeeze the pipe, this nigga either gonna die or learn a lesson. Either way, he gonna see the light.
When death approaches, they stuck the fuck out of luck. Which one of them pussy niggas gon'
Yo, November 17, 2024, there was a post saying niggas should list their top 5 battlers on Street Talk. Amongst everyone who commented, nobody said Joe Electric, and that came as a big shock. It was fucked up. Maybe we could blame it on Tough Luck, but it might change the narrative once the Glock bust. The long rifle or little firearm, make a choice. You could get to the top in style, either in pole position or at the forefront. Ain't trying to be funny with a blade, I'ma stab right through his cage, but if joking or making me dead serious, then the slice finna be zigzag, spleen zag to the side. He catching these hands, no escape. The irony, a black dude couldn't take off after getting his rib cracked or stomach shot. Looks like you getting hit by this guy and guts out, nah. She finna melt from this heat I hold. Nah, fuck that, man. We finna make a movie, colon endoscopy. I'm in the clips, exposing anything in your G.I. Joe or get him iced. Now Joe Cole finna be bedridden, empty the shell, see? It's gonna leave a pool of blood in this dead villain. Translation, after this blue, y'all gonna see bro covered in red. Looks like he was set tripping. And all that your vest status doesn't threaten on. Pistol whip your dogs. My niggas got some sound beats for Dax. The Lex know. Each time you keep tagging me on the timeline, made me go madder. Lately you've been on some bitch shit. Seeing on boards like Cole Palmer, well fuck that. Let me make a clarification. MHIZTA, that's how my mister was spelled. But on the card she was different. Was about to get pissed off, then realized that medically that's really juicy. This gun could stray over and shoot him, but nah. The razor come out. Fuck a typo. Shit is gynecology. Only reason they put TAH after me is cause I'm trusted with a job to put a blade over this pussy. I had a lethal crew, a little 9. Halfway through my raps, I let it squeeze and shoot. Bear in mind, the way I'ma let the baby talk through my rounds, y'all gonna think I'm dealing broke, I'm killing you. And y'all hoping for me to lose weight. I talk the pound while you see the steel burning. Hit you with a KG. No matter how carefully you thread, mail gonna take you down. Quick drive by, you see I hit the gym running. Vince Carter, nigga finna dunk on bro. Fam couldn't believe cause really the loss was cold. They only got the eye opener in the mug after taking the cups of Joe. Your last battle couldn't get 1,000 views despite you being the top yet. Bro, your promo game is not there, but I'm different, fam. Marketing strategy is top tier. Like prior to this battle, the blade was only finna make you an amputee. But I brought a Glock. Well, this cost way more than an arm and a leg. And that's how the upsell. And if you do it with Mexican bar versus me today, if you know be fire, but not conform me. I'm fully African. Came from a place where a theme song could trigger the fofos dumping. My homie, Batista, a fucking animal. Cold, always ready to pop those shorties over here. You feeling yeah, Kasongo? Then see that nigga with a long nose running. And OG face saying you was gonna kill me. I'm not impressed. That shit had me vexed. If not for him being an OG, you would have seen the pistol raise. He gonna live for days. After I break a leg and dislocate, then go ahead to do the typical Monocle shit. What's that? Stick to face.
When death approaches, they stuck the fuck out of luck. Which one of them pussy niggas gon' bust? When death approaches.
All right.
My bad, man. I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
How
when
legit
battle
just happened within the last like 5 minutes? It was
doesn't, what's that mean in the middle of the round?
Hey, I
Sorry, man.
I fuck with it.
No, I'm not. His round was really decent, actually. Just that shit always gets to me.
Hey,
okay.
you know
So
what? You know, you got a real homie. You got somebody in the background to say that for you and stuff. What the fuck's that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love the soundbite. The soundbite like really set that verse off for me, but like the first round took his ass. Like the first round was what the fuck was his name? Thank you.
Joe.
Yes. I give that one to him. Easy. Easy. Like bro.
I thought they both. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's probably like an audio thing. But what I was gonna like, bro, in the second round had hella bars, but that's like a 22 with a drum versus a shoddy with a drum. That's what that was to me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. What you take, Nick?
All right, so I got I thought they both had some slick lines peppered in there. I liked Monocle chasing you in the next room like the Maury cameraman.
That shit was
Joe
pretty
Jimson.
Yeah, turn a Monocle into a contact lens. That was cool. I liked homies. What's his name? I like Monocle's lose an arm and a leg bar. I thought that was pretty slick. I think Jimson had a much more a better performance in terms of clarity, in terms of understanding what he be saying, how he said it, had a little more, I don't know, believability to it. Maybe it's his age, maybe it's the voice and the lack of the accent. But I'm not gonna lie, Monocle had some shit. You know, Monocle had some pretty decent material in there. So if I gotta give it up based off like period, I think Jimson edged that one.
Right. And
I want to know what Quinn thinks now. Yeah, like
he definitely edged that one. And matter of fact, I'll give him a little bit more of an edge. It's actually a little bit more
edge. That nigga took that shit easy.
Hold on. Yeah, let me finish that.
I don't know about it, but he took
I think he took that shit easy, bro. What are you talking about?
Hey, that's what we love this show, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's opinion is valid. And Joe Jimson was able to get off for the majority of his round clean. You know, it was a couple slip ups and stuff like that because he got tongue tied, but he didn't do that as frequently as Monocle did. Monocle got a couple of stumbles, blips, and stuff like that because he was going 100 miles per hour and then slow it down in his pacing. That was his problematic part right there. And then he was enunciating shit wrong in the English language.
Yeah.
You know, well, now see, that's the thing. You
When
got
you're
to think
sitting
about
there
like
listening
what
to it
it's
like
like.
that's not how that enunciating. You know that, right? It's not even close to the way it enunciates.
Or you got to think about like what it's like to rap in a second language. Like I totally factored that in, and I mean I'm glad that bro got his bars off in a second language, but even so, he was firing a bunch of like mid ass hits. That's what I thought.
Right. It was just like when he was trying to say colonoscopy or something like that, and he said it completely wrong. I'm like, that's not how that's pronounced. You know that,
Yeah, true.
Mm.
and he did that in maybe about like maybe two or three spots where his English grammar of enunciation was completely wrong. Now we give you benefit of the doubt
True.
because your accent and stuff, you can bend words, but it gotta sound as close to the word as passable for us to go ahead and just be like, okay, we fuck through that. You know, we'll let that slide and stuff because that is your accent. But when you
Right,
completely
right.
off, we can't give you nothing. We can't give you that. You know,
Yeah, I
so
get it.
correcting your enunciation in Monocle's approach, and as well as scaling back from the going too rapid and rushing your delivery is the problematic parts that I see that he needs to fix because he does got bars. There was very some intangible things that he was saying. It was dope. And if he was to slow it down and improve his enunciation of certain words, and if you're unsure of how something is enunciated, there's this great tool that is out there in the world that anybody can access. You know what that tool is?
You about to say Google
You goddamn right.
or
Go to Google,
see? I,
and it was going to
look,
tell you to enunciate something.
I'm I'm just saying, like I speak Norwegian, like I speak it, but I know for certain that if I was to rap against like Nils Skills, I'd fuck that up all the way. I don't care if I took
Right,
3 months to
trying to
learn that
enunciate
verse.
the
I would.
name. Yeah,
Say again.
you'll probably call it Eminem. You'll probably
Oh,
go
nigga,
with the
I would
initials.
pull up a lifeline. Where Ghost at? Where Ghost at? Where his reviewing ass at?
Good question. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, let me send an
Because
invite
he
just in
should have.
case. You know, say
Yeah, he should have pulled up on this one.
Where the fuck is OG Face at?
Where the fuck is OG Face at?
he worked night shift, so while it's
Oh, well,
daytime over
I
there
guess
in the states, he sleep.
I guess that
He
makes it.
sleep.
Well, where are you? Where are you? You said
I'm
overseas,
in
but you didn't say like this. I'm sorry.
Poland.
Poland. Holy shit! I got a friend over there. Oh wow, that's
Mhm.
amazing. So yeah,
So
it's
it's like
probably like
9:34 over
nighttime.
here.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it's not
Mhm.
fucking nighttime for OG or Ghost, so neither one of them have an
Right,
excuse.
but OG works night shift, so he sleeps during the day.
Oh fuck, right? Yeah, you did just say that. Um, but what about now? Okay, now I think Ghost owns a restaurant.
Yeah, I just sent him a message as I seen him. It said he was online like 21 minutes ago.
Okay, well then let me just send that nigga a quick message. Pull your punk ass up, boy. That's all.
And shout out to the bloggers, man, that have been showing street talk love and been picking up the covers of the content that we've been releasing. You know what I'm
Hell yeah.
saying? I'm hoping that y'all all eat off the content, bro. I really do. You know, run them views up and stuff like that and run your pockets up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and eat. Eat, damn it. Feast the family. You know what I'm
Now
saying? That's what we here for.
I heard Nick Genre was a legend though. So
Absolutely.
give me
Sometimes.
your breakdown of the first verse because I feel like that one hit like a fucking shot. Like I'm not scared to battle anybody. Nobody.
Right.
I challenged Tay Rock at the end of my first battle ever.
Mm.
I'm a little nervous about this motherfucker. Like if I was to ever go against him, I'm shaky. What was your breakdown of the first verse?
Joe Jimson's verse.
Yes. Yep.
Joe Jimson started
There you
off
go.
as a text hidden very quickly when he made that. The fuck was this?
Let's go.
Ghost tape.
Oh,
You
that's
got some people talking in the background. You got to mute yourself right now when you have somebody talking.
Mute your
when
mic, boy.
Jimson made that pivot to from text to audio. He had a bit of a handicap against himself coming from the text world, but I noticed how quickly he was able to kind of pivot and kind of adjust his style to be able to go with the audio, which is a good thing, which shows he has a bit of natural talent to him. I
I
think
just got an invite. What's up?
as far as his bars go, I think his
Hold on. Let me explain.
bars are kind of in that realm of between mid with some potential to have some bangers in there, but he needs to learn how to polish it up. As far as his round, I thought his round had more believability. He sounded more real with what he
Oh,
was saying. He had some slick shit put in there.
definitely.
I thought it was a pretty decent round for him. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a pretty decent round for him, considering how far he's come very quickly. As far as
Okay.
like overall, if I was gonna score it like a 1 to 10 or something like that, it's average. It's right on the border of 5. Right on the average border.
That's
Um,
crazy because, like, I mean, me personally, I would have given the nigga at least a 7 because
if
that shit
I'm
hit.
talking a 7 is like upper tier.
A
5 is
7 is
sad,
like
7 is above average, 10 is perfect.
a 7 is like me, right? Like, of course, it's me.
Your performance wise is a little higher than a 7.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a performer all my life. That's an unfair advantage, but
Your performance is a little higher than a 7.
I really think he took that one. Like, I feel like he took that
I
shit
think he
easy.
won. But I don't think it was that huge of a difference in their overall. Because the way I'm scoring it is I'm not just scoring it like performance versus performance. I'm scoring the fact that this person had more bars, but he didn't perform quite as well. This person had less bars, but he performed it better. And then I think to myself, how would that go in a room? Like if we're in a small room, a large room, how would that go off?
Yeah.
I think just performance would have won.
I would say this. I feel like with Joe Jimson and what I learned of his style coming from texting, migrating to audio, he he has a certain style that is more skewed to what is the theme of street talk, street conversations.
Yeah,
That's where he really shines the most at, in this conversation, kind of like a head ice. That's his style, kind of like where he kind of meshes that. But
I can see that.
he's still learning, right? Like let me
yeah,
make a good comparison of yourself and Joe Jimson, right? You have a ability to go in and out of pockets of how you project things. And if you was to look at it on a graph, it would be going up and down and stuff like that into different ways of how you say things and how you bring in the next line and stuff like that. You're not always up here or at a mid level where it just sounds the same throughout the whole damn thing. On his performance, he sounds the same on everything. There was no variations of changing of
Yeah,
inflections at all.
yeah,
So
that was definitely
it was
a
just a straight sonic wave. He didn't
which is
have
cool.
it's cool, but it's not interesting. It's not
Yeah,
interesting. You know what I'm saying? So, to give us a different type of emotional aspects of certain things that you say is very pivotal to keep somebody's attention span on what you're saying.
yeah,
okay. Yeah, I hear
and
you.
that's what him developing his bars would help fill that gap.
Well, that and the simple fact that even with what he has on hand, he got to think in his mind how I'm saying this and how I want to say this. Okay?
Yeah,
When you say it
Also,
like this in general conversation, and when we get excited and stuff like that, you have peaks and stuff, and we bring ourselves down and we go bring ourselves up. That's in general conversation. I'm doing it right now, as you can see.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, Yeah, that's very clear.
Yeah.
That's an obvious like conversation tactic.
But I
And
will say that's not a prerequisite for every battler. All right.
Mm.
You have
no,
battlers
but they do have to
have
have
that
something to like
natural.
make up
They have
for
that
it, bro.
natural dynamic. You know what I'm saying? You have battlers that have that natural dynamic where they sound good going up and down. They have that creativity because that's one of their attributes. Then you have somebody like, say, a B Magic, who a B Magic keeps the same cadence the whole time, and in his prime, having that one cadence with those hard bars put him at the top of the pile for a while.
He
Well,
does,
what made
and
that?
he did, and that absolutely happened. That's
Mhm.
definitely
But what made that work though is because of his flow cadence.
hold
Joe
on,
Jimson
hold
doesn't
on,
have cadence.
hold on real quick because I gotta address somebody in the fucking chat. Y'all
Right.
tell me whatever to hold it down. Don't ever call me whatever in your life. Don't do that. Your name has way too many consonants for me to fucking pronounce it. So many goddamn. That's a P after an H after a T after a P after a. Bro, that's too much. That's just.
Yo, what did I miss?
It was this comment right here.
Nothing. I cut in. That was my fault. Y'all got it.
Yeah, there's certain occurrences where you have to be careful about trying not to overtalk. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody else is talking and stuff like that, just give them the floor and let them finish what they say, and then they say your piece and stuff.
Yeah, no
I
fault,
want to
bro.
run this back though because Ghost just came in late, so I would love to hear his take on that particular battle and give him the floor to give it his review, and he probably recap it again, which I hope that he does. Say on his own channel, because I was trying to inform him, because he did a breakdown of the previous battle. I'm like, hey, man, go ahead and open you up a professional account, what they call on Facebook, so you can position yourself later on as you can continue to do it to get into monetization, because otherwise you leave money on the table. Don't do that, Get your recap sheet on.
Yeah, man. What did you put on?
It was Joe Jimson versus Mister Monocle as that's part of the card that you want. So
Oh, gotcha.
So you can check it out, and then you can go ahead and give your take on it.
Yeah, and a second listen may allow us to hear some stuff we didn't hear before.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's run that back.
Real talk. When death approaches, they stuck. The fuck out of luck. Which one of them pussy niggas gon' bust? When death approaches, you running, you scared, you dead. But none of you pussy niggas gon' spread. When death approaches, they stuck. The fuck out of luck. Which one of them pussy?
Yo, let's get one thing straight. I respect Q, Nick, and Face, but this is a disgrace. As many of these motherfuckers I done ate, I gotta go to the kids' table to get a plate. So Mr. Monocle think I'm an easy objective. Cool. I'ma punch this nigga in his gut out and change his perspective. And I hope they can fix your opticals when I put you in a hospital. You really think it's probable to overcome this obstacle? Dummy, they done sent Mr. Monocle on Mission Impossible. These hands is unstoppable, and nigga, I punch crazy. Not to mention, I bang more trades than a lunch lady. But the way you spell monocle, that shit is feminine. You like one of my women friends. No nuts. How the fuck I get stuck battling a plain Eminem? But Sniper said you heavy pressure, and I like how that sounds. I only need to apply a little bit of pressure, about 4 to 7 pounds. Once you found out I was your op, your plan should have probably changed. I mean, ain't Mr. Monocle that nigga from the Monopoly game? Ain't this a bitch? I took a chance, pulled this nigga card, and found out money was counterfeit. I'm really from the wrong side of them railroad tracks. Plus, I'm always on go. But Boardwalk and Park Place, that's the only street talk he know. This nigga got one good eye like a cyclops till I load this clip up. Put that M to your eye, now this nigga Bishop. But you ain't got no juice. That means around here, you get no passes. And I'm not a gentleman. I will punch a nigga in glasses. Dead in his shit. This is where the fake combat ends. Hit this nigga so hard, I'll turn Monocle into a contact lens. And I get it in. Fuck you and your unworthy raps. This 30 claps. I'll leave a nigga with bullet holes and dirty backs. Laying flat. Don't even hesitate. The gun name Street Talk. Cause on cue, I will put a nick to a G face. And he's saying Jimson sounds like Jim Scene. Nigga, please. I can't believe he pronouncing short O's as long E's. What the fuck he gonna do when I had that long nose and that short squeeze? So who needs a hand to hand? Niggas, my hammer's bland. Bullets will chase this bitch like the Maury cameraman. See, his boys trying to be men, acting like they shit so hard until y'all have your mama singing Boys to Men. It's so hard, and that beam when the heater bright. So when I squeeze the pipe, this nigga either gonna die or learn a lesson. Either way, he gonna see the light.
When death approaches, they stuck the fuck out of luck. Which one of them pussy niggas gon'
Yo, November 17, 2024, there was a post saying niggas should list their top 5 battlers on Street Talk. Amongst everyone who commented, nobody said Joe Electric, and that came as a big shock. It was fucked up. Maybe we could blame it on Tough Luck, but it might change the narrative once the Glock bust. The long rifle or little firearm. Make a choice. You could get to the top in style, either in pole position or at the forefront. Ain't trying to be funny with a blade, I'ma stab right through his cage, but if joking or making me dead serious, then the slice finna be zigzag, spleen zag, so the side he catching these hands, no escape. The irony, a black dude couldn't take off after getting his rib cracked or stomach shot. Looks like you getting hit by this guy and guts out. Nah, she finna melt from this heat I hold. Nah, fuck that, man. We finna make a movie, colon endoscopy. I'm in the clips, exposing anything in your G.I. Joe or get him iced. Now Joe Cole finna be bedridden, empty the shell, see? It's gonna leave a pool of blood in this dead villain. Translation, after this blue, y'all gonna see bro covered in red. Looks like he was set tripping. And all that your vest status doesn't threaten on. Pistol whip your dogs. My niggas got some sound beats for Dax. The Lex know. Each time you keep tagging me on the timeline, made me go madder. Lately you've been on some bitch shit. Seeing on boards like Cole Palmer, well fuck that. Let me make a clarification. MHIZTA, that's how my mister was spelled. But on the call she was different. Was about to get pissed off, then realized that medically that's really juicy. This gun could stray over and shoot him, but nah. The razor come out. Fuck a typo. Shit is gynecology. Only reason they put TAH after me is cause I'm trusted with a job to put a blade over this pussy. I had a lethal crew, a little 9. Halfway through my raps, I let it squeeze and shoot. Bear in mind, the way I'ma let the baby talk through my rounds, y'all gonna think I'm dealing broke, I'm killing you. And y'all hoping for me to lose weight. I talk the pound while you see the steel burning. Hit you with a KG. No matter how carefully you thread, mail gonna take you down. Quick drive by. You see I hit the gym running. Vince Carter, nigga finna dunk on bro. Fam couldn't believe cause really the loss was cold. They only got the eye opener in the mug after taking the cups of Joe. Your last battle couldn't get 1,000 views despite you being the top fed. Bro, your promo game is not there, but I'm different, fam. Marketing strategy is top tier. Like prior to this battle, the blade was only finna make you an amputee. But I brought a Glock. Well, this cost way more than an arm and a leg. And that's how the upsell. And if you do it with Mexican bar versus me today, if you know be fire, but not conform me. I'm fully African. Came from a place where a theme song could trigger the fofos dumping. My homie, Batista, a fucking animal. Cold, always ready to pop those shorties over here. You feeling yeah, Kasongo? Then see that nigga with a long nose running. And OG face saying you was gonna kill me. I'm not impressed. That shit had me vexed. If not for him being an OG, you would have seen the pistol raise. He gonna live for days. After I break a leg and dislocate, then go ahead to do the typical Monocle shit. What's that? Stick to face.
when death approaches, they stuck the fuck out of luck. Which one of them pussy niggas gon' bust when death approaches?
Now,
Shit.
real quick, before you get, I just wanted to say the one thing, and that's it. The 4 to 7 pounds line from Jimson was fucking insane. That shit was nuts. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Based off of first watch, Jimson had some pretty memorable one. The Cyclops one took me. That was like I heard that, I was like, yep. And then the Cyclops to a monocle, that was dope. I can't. That one was the heaviest bar he had, I think, in his entire, or very close to. The 47-pound one was really good too. But when it comes to the battle itself, Monocle, it doesn't seem like he even knows how to punch because he's going so fast that it feels like there's no punches. And if he is punching, there's no breathing room. There's nothing landing because he's going so fast that it's not being taken in. And I'm listening to it going like, okay, like I hear what he's saying. I'm reading the text of what he's saying and I get it. I see the direction he wants to go in. but it doesn't feel like it's hitting because he's just like it's just rapid fire. There's no time to breathe in any of it at all. So if I'm judging it based on that, and again, like the critique that I'm giving is like if a random person who's not into rap and hip hop picks up their cell phone and hits on the Street Talk website or the YouTube channel, and they're like, "Oh, what's battle rap?" and they just sit down and watch a battle, can the audience keep up? With Jimson, yes, they can because Jimson's giving time for his punches to breathe. He lands them, waits for a few seconds, and takes another shot. Monocle was just like rapid fire the whole time, and I'm like, dude, are you not breathing? Like,
I think that might be because Monaco is speaking a second language. Like, I think that's the reason. I think that's actually
yeah,
like what's happening, and like even more respect to bro for that. But like, it just doesn't work in the culture. Like our culture.
yeah. It doesn't
let me say,
translate well, like
Mhm.
with how he's trying to rap. Like I know what he's doing as a rapper. I see exactly what he's trying to do. I get it. It makes sense to me because of the
Yeah.
culture and the language. But like you said, Drac, it doesn't translate well when it's
Right.
coming into like the North American hip hop culture. But again,
Exactly.
because the audience has been finely tuned for places like King of the Dot, URL, RBE. Like everyone's used to this the certain type of rappers where they'll do a punchline, like they'll punch, they'll wait a few seconds, and then do the next one. Like they're not doing rapid. There's not a lot of people anymore doing the rapid fire kind of style. But I mean, it still exists, but not as many people do that anymore.
Yeah, I'm a chopper myself, so like I totally get it. Like the fast style, I love it, but it doesn't always hit because like not very many people listen very fast, and more of the audience that watches battle rap don't listen very fast.
right. Basically, like it was hard to digest everything that you were saying. From what I was able to catch in
Mm-hmm.
real time, these are some of the things that he said that stood out. The top five, nobody said Joe Electric. I came in as a big shock. That was one. Bro covered in red seemed like he was set tripping. That was
Now, see,
fire.
there was one right before that one. There was one right before that, and I cannot
See,
fucking
and that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? In real time, trying to catch him because they ain't let shit
remember.
breathe. It's
He
like,
didn't let the shit breathe.
damn.
He didn't let nothing breathe. It- I'm not gonna say it was a waste of a round, but like, dude could have done better, even with the
Got to
bar
scale
that he
that
ran.
back.
Well,
He got to
I'm
scale
going to
that
give
back.
him the same critique that I got when I joined Final Stage the first battle I had against Punch God, and I did the fast rap, and people hated it. They were like, "Dude, this is not it. You cannot do this anymore." I went through like radical overnight change, and I had to slow everything down, let the punches breathe, do actual like wordplay, and like do setups and proper schematics. So like, I feel like again, like Drax said, it's not. I don't want to say like it's a waste of a round, but at the same time, in a battle like this, on a platform like this, where most people have that North American-ish battle rap style, it's hard to pick up people who do the rapid fire. Like we're not used to seeing it. That's all.
Well, you just
Ma-
probably sucked. You were just probably garbage.
Only way that usually works out is with hold on. The only way that usually works out, far as rapid style of doing it, is if you're a person that is well enunciated. Like your enunciation got to be on some Eminem shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's clarity. If you don't have that in your arsenal and you have some enunciation issues, it's better to scale back a little bit because it's going to hurt you more than it compensates you.
Oh, yeah. No, I hear that. Um,
Don't make your job harder than what it is.
yeah, definitely. Because, like, I feel like the nigga's trying to sound like he's from Compton and he's from South Africa. Am I right about that?
I wouldn't give it that take. You know,
You know,
it's more it's more
that's
simple
fucked
than
up.
that. He just need to slow down. Just plain and simple. Just slow the fuck
I'm
down.
just
Just
gonna
scale it
I'm
back.
just gonna say he's from South Africa, and that's gonna stick now.
Yeah, yeah, he
So,
is.
oh shit, I was right. Okay, so yeah, monocle. slow it down and like be confident with your punches. Like if can I send him like a personal message because I'm about to do that right now.
You probably could,
Monocle, slow it down and like be fucking confident in your punches. That's gonna make all the difference. I promise you, because I'm not
Yep.
even supposed to be battle rapping. I do not belong in this goddamn game.
Monaco got a lot of potential. He fine tunes what we're giving him guidance about, and he comes back and get into the next battle and shows those tips of what we're saying and improve those parts. He's gonna be a problem.
I would say, like slowing it down. That's good advice. Considering his voice, that's good advice.
But
Mm-hmm.
I would say if he had a clearer voice that you could understand what he was saying better, it's okay to be rapid fire like that as long as people can understand what you're saying. But you
that's just
also have to have points in there where your punches stick out. You have to have that point. You have to have a point where the punch hits, and then you move on. So don't just strictly rapid fire straight through like that. There's nothing wrong with having a bit of rapid fire in there. Just take their advice, like they said, slow it down a bit. Just kind of try to work it in comfortably, and then work on your flavor. You know what I'm saying? Have a little flavor with what you're saying.
Let your accent work for you and not against you. That's one
Yeah,
of those things that, especially in on a North American platform, you got to make sure that your content translates to that listener of an American audience.
that's the
You
thing.
got
Yeah, that's the because like we don't. I mean, we do, but like we don't really cater
hey,
to the audience that
that's
does it.
that's the beauty of this. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt you. I'm trying to answer this guy that said he missed the battle. Hey, that's the beauty of this recap stuff. There is a rewind button. You can always hit the rewind and bring it back, and then you can watch what you missed, and then fast forward it to what's current. You know what I'm saying? So you have that ability at any time on any of these lives. You have the ability to rewind and fast forward. So,
Also, sorry for cutting you off, Nick.
nah, you good?
But like, first off, I don't know if you know, but like, I'm here to start shit. Like, it's gonna blow up. I want to do. Second,
I don't know
shit.
what's that sound in the background.
That's probably Ghost, but I can't remember what the fuck I was gonna
No,
say.
my mic's off.
Oh shit. Then I don't know. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think Jimson took this one. I think he took it easy, but like he didn't write for it to be easy. He wrote like the shit was gonna be a struggle. And it's not that Monocle didn't. It's that yeah, I definitely agree with y'all. Monocle was a rapid fire ESL, like he doesn't know where exactly to punch type rap. And that's been my whole struggle since the beginning of my career.
He's gonna be one of these type of rappers that'll be like same as Jimson and same as D Bryant, that is going to improve by every performance. This is like on the job training.
Mm,
They're gonna improve as they go.
okay. I mean,
It'll
I fuck.
probably be about their fifth or sixth battle that they finally get it and they get in their bag and figure out who they are as a battle rapper themselves and make themselves unique. And then
Right.
it's gonna be a rap. As soon as they figure it out, it's going to be a rap.
I feel like he has too much potential to like gain that by 5 or 6 battles. This nigga gonna have to get in like 10 battles
You
before he
might be right.
realizes like yeah, like before he realizes what he has and can like concentrate it. Yeah, I definitely don't think because I feel like this wasn't his first and it wasn't
No,
even
it
his
was
third, was it?
this. I would say this might be his fourth. This might be his third or fourth album on
You
Right.
talking about
audio.
Jefferson or Monocle?
Monocle.
Gibson. Monocle, it might be his second. It might be
Oh,
his second. This is our first time that
yeah.
we've seen him on our platform for the first time, so it's a first on that. But I don't see Monocle as this is his first time doing this shit. No.
No,
No.
Monocle is like definitely not Monocle's first time, but like to be this far in the game and then still not delivering to the audience, like predictably, is kind of
Well,
insane to me.
this might be the first time he ever been on an American platform to
Oh
battle.
shit, you're right. Yep.
hmm So
But
he
He
may not ever been in front of an American audience to know how things translate to us.
yeah,
So that's changed the ball game for people and stuff like that. That battle locally and doing their thing and talking in even in their English languages, their accent with their accent, they understand it and stuff like that. So it translates, fair for them. But when you come to an English, American platform, the ball game changes, and now they have to make these adjustments.
yeah, and that shit is hard. Like I totally get that it's hard, but like personally, I wouldn't fucking do that. I would not do that. I
I,
just
I I respect the hustle because they want to expand their brands and they want to gain outside of their
absolutely.
own demographics to get more listeners and more fans and more people that get tuned with it. Hey, I fuck with the idea. I truly
Oh, yeah,
do,
of
and I
course.
hope that they blossom even more so. Because you got people that's on the finals season finale card that comes from Africa. From South Africa, or we did have one for South Africa. They bailed on us, but everybody else is on Nigeria, and they are fire. They're completely fire, and they have a lot of experience, and y'all gonna be very well entertained when y'all see it.
I have not heard one good battle rapper from Nigeria yet, and I'm part Nigerian. That has nothing to do with anything, but that's
I've,
Okay,
I've, I've
like
heard,
I'm
let,
talking
let,
I'm
let-
talking shit on y'all because like why have you not what
okay.
are you what are y'all doing? Nigerian
I've heard,
battle rappers? Get the fuck
I've heard
active.
you. I think you're missing out on quite a big scene in Nigerian rappers.
I
They
am.
they they got, they got some killers over there. I'm telling you.
I don't believe it. I'll believe it when I see the shit.
I'll t- well, who do we got? Quentin. We got Orbix. We got U3. We got Alpha Hybrid. Who else we got?
Joe
Uh,
Vegas,
Over there. Queen Motor.
yeah. Ain't none of these niggas
Taboo the
spoke up.
Gemini.
Ain't not one of these niggas spoke up. Nope, not one. And I've never heard them. So fuck.
Hey, you know what? I respect what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I know
Yeah.
exactly what she's doing. I
I
respect it.
know.
She trying to line it up. She trying to line it up. Hey,
I,
y'all Nigerians,
she had
Nope.
niggas over there from the beginning, so it's all good.
she gonna
Nope.
get what she want.
They ain't shit. They ain't shit until we seen the work. And we haven't
Mm-hmm.
seen the work. We haven't seen the work. Quentin, have you ever seen any one of these rappers that bro just named?
I have seen all of them, and I'm bringing them all to the season finale. You about to find out.
Oh, you okay? Well, I hope I fucking do because
You
I don't
will.
believe it. I do not believe it. Also,
Yeah,
Ghost, have
I'm gonna
you
make you a
seen?
believer.
You're from South Africa. This guy Monocle sounds Nigerian. Doesn't sound South African at all. Just saying. Interesting because he actually has an Australian accent. I mean, but then again, I'm not from Africa at all.
He might be Nigerian. I might be mistaken. I'm not sure. I thought he was South African to be honest with you, because I know he came from rap song, and
He sounds South African to us.
it
We
was
don't.
somebody that was recommended by Gila, and Gila has a huge following from South Africa, so that's what made me assume that he probably would be. But I could be wrong though.
Yeah,
And he looked.
we haven't the slightest. We were not there when the nigga was born. However, hey Quinn, I gotta
Yeah.
leave in 10 minutes. Can you drop
Oh,
that
yeah,
drag
yeah.
Ghost?
Let me go ahead and do that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and premiere to Drac versus Ghost. So y'all go ahead and check this out right here. This is the main event, and we'll drop it later on in the thread too for everybody to see. But you
I
get
don't
the
even
first
fucking remember
exclusive
what I
here.
said. No idea.
Well, we're about to see. Let's check it out.
Real talk. When death approaches, they stuck. The fuck out of luck. Which one of them pussy niggas gon' bust? When death approaches, you running, you scared, you dead. But none of you pussy niggas gon' spread. When death approaches, they stuck. The fuck out of luck. Which one of them pussy?
I'm from the land of the streets, home of the strays. You from the land of the sweets, home of the played. If you step into me, better know what to say. Never know if I'll spray because niggas think of me as battle rap's janitor. That's fair. I'll do whatever you want. You've been fucking with the devils you know, but I know Chris DePamphlis personally. I'm the devil you don't. This man's careless. Swears he already knows my flow, but he still can't tear it. I bet you threaten to paw me to death. But I know you can't bear it. How blank are you? Let me count the ways. You're so white that if you even obtain some unseasoned chicken, we all know you can't share it. You also tan weird. I didn't know a trickling flow in the snow could even grow a damn carrot. You'd be drawing a blank if I found it imported that we be live battling. I guess chalk that up to the damn tariff. Thought you'd be creative, but you're also predictable. I can't stand it. And you're a ghost with kids. So which of us is actually transparent? I'm the original metal goddess, released long before Kiss made toys. Trans people be like, Nintendo Switch! But I'm a switchblade, boy. The amount of times you win doesn't even amount to the times I get laid, boy. Therefore...
Shut the fuck up when I'm talking to you, boy. Bitch made boy.
I'm from the land of hammers. You're from the land of lakes. Now, I feel absolutely wild saying cream in a battle, but shit gets hard when my hand shakes. You yellow-bellied bitch. Shit's clearly planned to go ham, and I already knew that sham of a plan wasn't gonna be the stand that fam grandstands, because everybody knows I ain't the man that fam takes. Man's fake. Triple OG gives dude my name, man quakes. Reek-ass rapper goes to write rhymes against a trans lesbian, and his hand breaks. Y'all's flag literally represents what I put on my pancakes. I'm from Baltimore, the real one. So you know I burst a weapon. I'm not even sure you're worth this session, and we've never talked before, so I don't know if you've heard this lesson, but I'm actually really good at first impressions. Like, what if I morph into one of your dudes, eh? Hey, let's go to the Tim Hortons and get some brews, eh? I just wanted to tell you, buddy. I don't know if you knew, eh? Look, I don't suck dick, but that won't stop me from putting that hock to you, eh? You named yourself after a dance rock band from Sweden. Odds are I listen to them and you don't. So how is that even? Well, I jotted this shit down at 6 a.m., so I just thought I would leave the scheme in. Look, your monstrance clock is ticking, hand to God. Sleep on me again and I'll really send you to the land of Nod. Even the watcher in the sky can't help you, swear to God. This spill weighs heavy on bro and he don't even have the right body to dance macabre. Which Drac did you think you were getting? The loud one that battled the short nigga from crowd shit? Well, surprise! Now it's time for me to downshift. I've gone through so many versions in this one round switch. I walk around multiplying my fear factor. So you can get choked with a cow dick. This round split. This clown slipped, hit his knees and downed load. So don't be shocked when I save your consciousness to the cloud, bitch. This track might be the deepest, but it absolutely isn't the loudest. Oh, what? Did you forget that I'm a metalhead? Well, if you forget to keep a level head and gain the metal to metal in my metal, I'll take this metal and leave a ghost on a metal bed. Time.
That was good.
I check it. Yo, I heard this man battle. He sounds lost and confused. Now, if I had to pick a theme, Black Snake Moan isn't a far cry, but these bars are hitting like Homer would. If I was any closer to the truth, I'd let the dart fly hit you with the colder moose. Excuse the pun in this case. I'ma grab this bitch's dreadlocks. What? Am I not allowed to have fun in this place? Look, for all my American friends, let me go grab my gun from its case. I'm coming dual packing. Drac will probably try to reach for the gun on my waist. I'm not fucking around with this terrestrial clown. These bars will melt like Mars. Throw a fucking comet one time, it'll rearrange the whole planet, go dark. I'm gonna hit you with the 1-2, set up, drop. This is gun school. You can bet I'm locked. Most of these faggots never held the biscuit. And I don't mean never held the biscuit. That's bitch shit. Drek, you do better on OnlyFans, I know, because your kind is like morally gray. And I don't mean morally gay, I mean abhorrently gay. Like not a portion is straight. Like I'd rather die of rigor mortis and have body contortions, picturing my ex getting trained, which probably happened twice, than ever watching your awful as fuck porno. Like I'm fucking for sure, bro. I don't even get you. Is eating quarters a move now? I'm gonna hit you with the sonic boom to show you how to shake the room. I don't want to hear another excuse of how a man don't get you. Honestly though, this subject matter's grotesque. At best, I'm half out of my bag with sets. But really though, you can drop N-bombs all day. Do it. Let's make a whole day so you can sound cool when you use it. So hold up, stop. You're telling me that I've got rappers adding me to their wish list, then cry and complain when they lose, like this bitch, then call it a hoax, a conspiracy. When I bury you, not a parent, your record won't blemish. Losing the ghost, you won't come back. It's just a funeral date procession. Drac, we need to talk. This whole actor's take, it feels to me like you're trying to reach past the plate. Now my catcher's mitt, my wife, she'll straight stab your face, slice your throat, Rambo knife with an exacting pace. This old rapper's calling out ghost. Y'all motherfuckers are getting shine now. You're welcome, you inconsiderate bastard face, and I'm sorry I didn't know you, Drac. The truth of the matter is I'm bad with names, but if that's the case, me battling you is kind of a backwards plate. See, I've been watching your battles and not really impressed. I mean, you said, my safe word is get over here. Scorpion combo. Cool. Well, I'm about to rain down. Port City courts hit you with the Olympian Dondo where you sit in the back wonder why you don't get no love. Bitch, this is me just habitually blitzing the gonzo. Man, you look like a fucking lineman. Like, seriously. Got hands bigger than mine. Fucking climb that pole quick. And inducing to the sex change, I guess it's really true what they say about colors bleeding through. I'd say I'm going ham, but this bitch likes pork, so I'm going stand off the train like I'm fighting against the source. Throw his bars to a packle of jackals, watch them scream in confusion. Trust me, I was shocked too. When I found out I was battling a dude, past tense, who cut off his wiener, abscessed, who couldn't erase his past, last said, who wants to try the game, bad debt, car repossessed in house arrest once upon a time, ask friends. She thought she'd give rap a try. Mad stress. Look, I'm not a hater. My bad, y'all. This is Canada. I can identify as bad Tourette's. Time to hit it with the real shit. 25%. That's a national statistic. A black transgender and LGBTQ's risk of suicide after the change. Well, not according to this bitch. So he'd have me assuming he's a fucking voodoo doll with a name like Priest. You'll have to excuse the kids from class today because now I have to step out in front to try to stop that reach. But don't worry, homie, the church will cover. Mark you a sabbatical, give you that perfect summer. New name, new location, give you that perfect cover. This is fucking murder, nothing less than that. They call him a she? I ain't fucking with pronouns, you're a dude. Come to Canada, cry sexism, they'll give you that extra cash.
When death approaches, they stuck the fuck out of luck. Which one of them pussy niggas gon' bust? When death approaches.
They cut off my ending. Fuck.
Yo, I want to ask a question real quick. Did you refer to your wife as a catcher's mitt?
He did.
Possibly.
He definitely fucking did.
Quite possibly, yes.
You do it. All three of us heard you do it.
Yep.
Oh man.
You cut off the best part though. Oh man, that sucks. It's all good. It's fine. It's just the last like 20 seconds were pretty good.
No. We heard everything you said. And
I wish I could have paused it and replayed it because I was.
No, that wasn't everything. It wasn't over yet.
It wasn't.
Hey, one person at a time. One person at a time.
We did hear everything he said, and that a lot of that shit was. I gotta leave.
Oh,
But I'm
all right.
Anyway, good talking to y'all.
All right, man.
Take care.
All right. So
All right. Go ahead, Quentin.
go ahead. Well, I'll go last. I always go last.
Okay, I'll go first. I thought that I thought the battle was actually pretty fucking close.
Okay.
My dead ass opinion, I thought the battle was pretty fucking close.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all both had damn near flawless like performance of it. You
Mm-hmm.
had you had a you had a bit of a comedy aspect to you in it. You know what I'm saying? I think that actually worked in your favor. Um, as far as the bars go from either one, I liked the transparent bar from Dracnus. I thought that was cool. And
Mm-hmm.
honestly, it sucks because I don't have a pen and paper to write this shit down, so I'm kind of like reacting as we go. But my first impression after listening was I thought it was pretty fucking close. That was my impression of it. And
Ain't nothing
those are
but
two.
debatable.
Both of those rounds kind of seem. Both of the rounds seemed a little longer than we're used to. Like
They
what
agreed
was the
to the
time?
close. It was. It's hard to say, but Drac went like 3 minutes and 45 seconds, I think, and she
Yeah.
gave the okay green light for Ghost to go beyond 4 minutes.
Oh, okay. So basically 4 minute rounds between
Yeah.
the two. Okay, cool. Yeah. So it is a little longer than we used to.
Hmm.
I to be honest with you, I was expecting kind of a one-sided battle. Like in my thoughts, I was thinking like before we listened to the battle, I was like, I got a feeling somebody's gonna body somebody on this one, and that
Hmm.
didn't happen. That did not happen. Um, Pretty close battle. I think in order for me to give like a clear cut winner, I would have to listen to it again and like
Hmm.
notepad down some of the bars to be able to break down who had more in terms of good quality material because both had a pretty flawless performance.
Okay.
And I
All right.
wasn't bored at any point in time from either.
Okay.
Well, I told you guys that Zod stuff's never going to happen again. So every battle moving forward, you're going to get quality.
Are y'all done?
Man, I know I gotta say I miss Zod.
You on that island by yourself right there. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I know. That's why I'm laughing about the shit because I know everybody fucking hates that guy. But Zod's always been cool with me. You know what I'm saying? He's always been good with me. So I kind of felt bad seeing that man get banned out. But hey, it is what it is, man. You fuck around, you find out.
hmm, are y'all done?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
All right. So this was I was able to kind of gather in real time, but I can catch off a first listen. And it's always difficult, even when you have something to write with, because when you're hearing one line and you're trying to jot that down, there's something else coming in real time, and you can't, you know, drop that line that you haven't even finished typing out or writing out to get to the other line because you're gonna fuck it up, you know.
True.
Uh, so what I was able to collect was these standouts. So Drax says something, and these are kind of like air quotes and stuff like that. So it's not the exact quote of the bars, but you can figure it out if you go back and play it back and stuff like that. What it's referring to. You have Ghost with kids, which is which of us is transparent, which Nick Jommers has mentioned in his review recap. Uh, Nintendo Switch, but I'm a switchblade boy. She said that. She also said, "You from the land of lakes." The imitation accent was funny that she was doing, and saying the hot to you, hey, whatever.
Yeah.
Um, she said, "Land of Nod, swear to God, dance my Cobb or whatever, that sequence of rhymes and stuff like that when she was in that pocket. When she was in that pocket, that was very interesting. It caught my attention. Uh, Choke with a cow D, that was funny. And then she said something about the ghost on a metal bed at the end. That stood out. Ghost had these in the opener of the Far Cry Black Snake Moan, and he said something about Homer. Eating quarters is a move now, and everybody knows that's somewhat of a viral move that she done a while back. That
Yeah.
people have grown to know who Drake the Shock is for eating a quarter. So that was funny. The look like a lineman thing, going ham, but she likes to cut off the wiener absence. Black transgender suicide, high percentage rates that he was talking about, and not messing with pronouns because you would do it at the end. Those were some good takeaways, and I would say and this battle can be very, very debatable. Once again, we do not judge, but we do give our opinions. I give my insight of what I see or what I hear and my takeaway from it. I still think that Ghost need to fine tune more so of his punchlines because what you do, he'll take information from uh, whatever substance material that he's going with factual things, and he'll mention it and then maybe say some jokey stuff behind it, but there's really no metaphorical punchlines. And that's something that you need to work on and fine tune a little bit more so to make sure that whatever line that you ended with can go both ways. Can go both ways, and not just mean just like a blanket statement for what it is. You know what I'm saying? You need to work on those traits and stuff like that to get into in and weaving it out of those pockets when you deliver your punches. Set it up, punch, go on to the next. Set up, punch, go on to the next. Um, I would love for you to kind of fine tune that in your arsenal because that is the major, biggest missing trait that you got in your arsenal right now. You really need to fine tune that because once you do that, then you're gonna be very hard to fuck with. Okay, you got to step your punchline game up, set up a punchline sequence scenario. Um, Dragnet Shock had a little bit better in structure of a set of punchline. It was very more uh, prevalent. You can catch it immediately and stuff like that. And she was able to weave in and out of those pockets with the setup to punchline ratio. She could be a little bit stronger in my taste, you know what I'm saying? But she was able to come out with a good solid round to still keep us real entertained. And in this battle can go either way. So it is a debatable battle that is very well enjoyed and does have replay value. So in the sense of that, we won with booking this battle. Ghost, you can have the floor if you like.
Yeah, man. I can see how. Like I said, man, I'm constantly evolving. I'm constantly nonstop at this and trying to make it as best I can, man, so people can enjoy it. And really, like I said, after January was done, dude, I'm not doing this. I'm not answering call-outs anymore. There's no more pop-ups. It's done. Like I've said it many times. So it's only going to be card battles from now on and major battles from now on. So and I've really dialed back on battling, trying to battle everybody. And from now on, it's two a month. That's it. One on Street Talk, one on Final Stage. That's it. That's what the future is going to look like. So it'll give me a lot more time and energy to focus on one or two people maximum, and then that's it. And just kind of focus the energy there. But yeah, man, with this battle, I can understand why a lot of people felt like Drac was going to take it, given that Drac has got stage presence and history on the stage, and I get it, man. I kind of enjoy being the underdog on this one and coming in and having that kind of weird chip on my shoulder, being like, okay, well, I'll show you guys I can roll too. So it was an enjoyable experience to write for on this one, and I actually liked it quite a bit. So it was pretty dope, man. I had a fun time with it. And yeah, man, I'm still finessing my own style and trying to constantly upgrade my own style and make it better. Like always, I'm never satisfied ever with anything I'm doing. So I'm trying my best to really get into pockets and stay there and or drop into multiple pockets in the battle. And I think my favorite line from this whole battle was the call your you have a name like Priest. Well, now I have to step out in front to try to stop that. Or the kids, you have to excuse the kids from class today because now I have to step out in front to try to stop that reach. And then the whole play on words about his name's Priest. So the old give you a new name, new location, undercut like that whole scheme was a good one. That was decent. So I enjoyed that part of it. And yeah, no, the ending getting cut off it is what it is, man. But yeah, no, it was a fun battle, man. I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. And obviously, I'm looking forward to what's next. I'm looking forward to who I can battle next, and where I can take that. And right now, I was in this weird headspace about like I want to win every battle. It's like now I just don't care. Now I just want to put on classics. I just want the battles to be good, to be quality. That is literally I don't care about wins and losses anymore. I just want to show up and be like, okay, do people enjoy it? Awesome. That's what I'm going for. I just want people to be happy with it. That's that's all that matters at this point. So yeah, I'm glad that people can have some kind of replayability for this battle. That's awesome. And I'm glad that Drax showed up because, like I said, man, I've been having issues with people ducking. I've been having problems with that, and so yeah, I'm glad Drax showed up and no, they put on a good one on this card. So I'm glad that the card, went off without a hitch, more or less. Um, but yeah, Drac had a good round. I got a there was a few times that I was laughing pretty hard. Um, he has pretty good angles. So I enjoyed it though, man. It was really good. I knew that Drac was going to come with a lot of very kind of technical kind of punches and the voice switching over back and forth like that's I've seen her do that before, so I was expecting that. And um, yeah, it was good, man. I had fun. I had a really good time.
Right, right. Um, like I say, is that performing wise, and how you was able to package this round was really really good. Um, you was pretty smooth on there. Your energy was up. With the punchlines and stuff like that, you definitely need to fine tune that and get more so like it's in you. I can see it's in you to get there, but you haven't figured it out yet. You know, uh, I know you have certain mentors and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, and anybody else that you might look up to and stuff like that can uh, give you the idea of crafting a punchline of what it means and how, getting that understanding is something that you need to develop and you need to find that person that kind of can give you the idea of what's that's like, what it composed of, what it compacted of, so you can have an understanding of when you're writing material to think punchline focus more so than anything as you applying that with your substance material. You got to entangle the two. And then once you get into that pocket and you're punching almost at a high ratio where you're almost every fucking bar, every other bar, and your room shaking shit, you're gonna be fucking like a monster at that point. And you got to unlock that shit. Right now, you have not unlocked that key trait. It's an attribute, but you have to work at it to obtain that shit. You got to get that shit. As soon as you are, it's you're gonna be a problem. Here we go.
Yeah, man. I'm like I said, I'm really glad that I'm always working at it, man. I'm always trying. I'm doing my best, and I'm always writing. I'm constantly writing. Well, except for now because I'm on a break for a month. But aside from the break, I'm usually
Hey,
writing.
I would still say even when you're on your break, target your next opponent and right ahead. Get ahead of it. Get ahead of it so you can be clipped up and ready for whenever. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
exactly what I'm doing.
if you leave your mind idle and stuff like that, and you desert it, it's just like a muscle. You stop working a muscle, then it stop working. So constantly keep on continue to work on your craft and fine tuning yourself, so you can be always ready for whatever that you need to pull up.
And that is exactly what I'm doing right now. So I'm just the last 2 days I've been working on my next two ops. I know who I'm taking. I know who they offered final stage for my next battle in March. I have a pretty good idea as to who I'm battling there, but I'm
That's
not sure
good.
about. I'm not sure about who I'm battling in March on Street Talk just yet. I have an idea. I think it's Bear in Mind, and hopefully it is.
It probably will be. And bear in mind, it's going to be a monster, as we said before. And that is going to be, you're going to have to really step up because that bear in mind is going to drop punchlines every fucking bar. I'm tell you that right now. You're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble if you slack. If you bullshit. Can't bullshit on that one.
Nope. What I
It's
want to
going to get
know,
very, it's going to get
what
very
the
dark for you if you do.
what the fuck was Dracnus talking about?
On what?
She ain't ever heard a Nigerian that was nasty with it.
She's saying that on purpose.
I hope so.
She's saying that on purpose. She tried to line up a matchup, which I respect. You know what I'm saying? I know what she was doing because she
I
said it
hope.
initially. She said it initially in the vlog. See, this is what happened when you go in and out of the vlog and you don't pay attention to shit. She just said,
Nope.
I'm here to shake up shit. She initially said that. And right when I started speaking about the Nigerians, though, at first I didn't catch it at first too. And then I backtrack and I remember she said that live on the live. And I said, oh, I know what she's doing. I know what she's doing now. And I respect you, you know what I'm saying? Try to line up the next plate and stuff like that. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do, speaking in existence, get people riled up, and then, get a worthy challenger to really to go ahead and show you what time it is and stuff like that. That's how you promote. That's how you market. So I know what she was doing.
I want to know who though. That's the question.
Hmm.
That who's it gonna be?
And that's
Who's it
another
gonna?
thing, too, as far as like, from my encounters from most of these Nigerian battle rappers that come from the live battle scene, they're open for smoke for anybody. They don't care who's
Yep.
across the table from them.
And they will not play with you.
No, they won't. No, they won't.
What have you guys heard from Hillastozy? Did he send his round in yet?
I thought he
Not
killed
that I
himself. That's nasty.
Nah,
Jesus.
he's still tucked off in the rap zone and trying to act like it doesn't exist over here. That's what he's
Which he
doing.
does.
You know?
Well, that's too bad. I was looking forward to watching Tyler rip him to pieces.
Right, right.
Which he will.
Yeah. I mean, Hila Stolzy just, he's Hila. What can you say? um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to release these two battles on Street Talk so the more the community can get involved and give their take on the battle. Obviously, Joe Jimson will come first, and then following that, because I have my at everyone triggered for every 12, not 12 hours, but every day. You know what I'm saying? You only get an at everyone for once a day. Give and take on who's the admin is that does it. So therefore, I'll be able to drop this one and be able to use it at everyone, and then I have to wait till the following day to go ahead and drop the Dracnus versus Ghost, so that can catch traction as well. Or I might go ahead and hit up some of my additional admins on my team. They can help me out, and we could probably drop both of them on the same day today. So maybe that can come out so the vloggers can pick up on it because I want that to be circulating and be able to be a conversation piece. So now that we starting to get traction and people are starting to talk about it, we're getting content out there outside of Street Talk that is, talking and giving conversation about Street Talk battles and, feeding that same promotion back to us. So I appreciate y'all doing that shit. I want to be able to keep on keeping y'all fed as far as content wise so y'all can continue to have something to talk about and run your numbers up, run your views up, and hopefully it even equates into your pockets as well. Go ahead and eat. eat.
Oh,
Please.
just so you know, we're dropping the Chino battle tonight too. That's going to be dropped at like 9 or 10 tonight.
Oh, damn, man. I wish you would have kind of informed me ahead of time and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now I use my at everyone for today. I can't use it again, so I can't go live. You're going to have to do that tomorrow. Shit.
Yeah, it was
That's a real.
supposed to drop. It was supposed to drop 2 days ago. Devilino was having issues, so what we're going to do is he couldn't get into his Google account, and he was going to drop it on Gorilla, but he can't get in. So we're going to drop it on Final Stage, and then in like a week, when Dev gets his YouTube page back, we're going to re-upload it and leave it up on Gorilla once it's done. But for now, it's a temporary. We're going to release it tonight on Final Stage, and then I'm going to flood it on all the pages.
Okay. Okay. That sounds cool. All right. Before we get up out of here for this live, I'm going to say this to people. And for people that watching it on the live or you watch on the watch back, um, as we're still waiting for the pending of the season finale, and we're dropping these last two battles that you've seen on this live right now. People that are booked on Street Talk or have been booked on Street Talk, if you have battles other places and stuff like that that you would like for us to recap, please bring it to my attention so we can, add this onto the content of our live recaps. Um, Somebody like Ghost or anybody else that is a trusted member in Street Talk that have been in our circus and stuff like that. If you know fire battles that happen on different platforms that you would love for us to go ahead and check out and recap, please bring that to my attention so we have something to talk about and stuff like that. I would love to go ahead and highlight the good stuff from people's battle leagues to give them further promotion as well as give us content to have something to speak about. So please bring those to our attention so we can, further strengthen the brand of battle rap that's just not just mainstream or commercial, but on Facebook as well. So, saying let's continue to get our word out and get us buzzing and keep this media circuit going. All right. Without
Nice.
further ado, this is Street Talk. The talk different. We'll get at y'all later, and hopefully we'll get some recaps from the Ghost later on today, as well as Red Pill. Shout out to y'all, and as well as Hawk Life. What he got going on and stuff like that. Hopefully he picks it up on the recap. And anybody else that have recap reviews and stuff like that, you grab this content. I appreciate you. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. Y'all free to welcome to come here and as long as you fuck with us, we fuck with you in those regards. And yeah, eat off the content, man. Everybody eats. Without further ado. Oh, you said what about live battles? Yeah, we can go ahead and like I said, say if you a person that got booked on Street Talk and stuff like that, have no problem go ahead and recap and reviewing a live battle as well. So bring that to our attention as well. And we'll go ahead and get that loaded up for probably another live, whether today, tomorrow, but we already did today. But you know what I'm talking about. So we can recap those as well. You know what I'm saying? We're only going to promote people that kind of like fucks with us, initially, that does battles with us or had a battle with us and stuff like that on our platform or stuff like that. We want to be able to mutually support each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that goes. One hand washes another.
Yeah, I'm definitely
But
going to be reviewing the Monocle battle and the Joe Jimson battle tonight, and I'll let Red Pill do the review of the other ones.
okay, sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Well, without further ado, we're gonna get up on out of here. This is Street Talk. Talk different. We'll get at y'all later. Deuces.
Peace.
Y'all be